if you're really smart. Looking good for the press, if you're really smart. If you are depressed, if you're really smart, you should do it Zoey. You should do it Zoey. If you're really smart, if you're really smart. Looking good, if you're really smart. If you're really smart, then I do what Zoey says. Do what Zoey says. You ain't listening to Zoey Says. 2, 1.
What you want and what your daughter wants are two completely different things. Yep. I'm watching the OC. The OC is so nice. I also feel like a different thing about the word nice is it's overused in my life right now. Like today, someone asked, how you doing? I'm doing very nice. It's true. I am doing nice. You could come up with 100 different adjectives. You're boring. You're boring. So this is me descending into just magnitude, complete and utter magnitude. Also, I'm wearing no pants again. No pants. When I say no pants, I mean no pants. I don't want this to be a space for negativity. I want to be nice. But at the same time, I also want to be good. And I want to be love. And I want to be fierce. But at the same time, it's Saturday night, and I just got off of work. Let's get into the true issues of right now. No one to look. I'm glad that we're back. I'm glad that we're doing this. I'm glad that this is something that's going to happen. I am paying 2 subscriptions right now for these 2 apps that I bought. I don't want my mom to see this. I bought 2 subscriptions for these apps. It was a free trial. I'm going to cancel both of them. But they're changing my life in ways that no protest, no money could fix. But it's free right now. It might be money soon. The 2 apps, it's an app that tells you it's like a journal where you say how you're feeling. And I'm cutting down to the basics of what's a smiley face, what's a smiley face with the mouth open, what's a straight line, and what's a jiggle line. Those are the options it gives you. And sometimes I'm a jiggle line, but most of the time I'm a straight line. One time I was a big smile with the mouth open. That was this morning because thunder struck outside my window. Thunder struck outside my window in the morning. It wasn't something that I knew was going to happen in the morning. But when it did, the feelings and how nice it felt to be in a feeling of thunder striking twice in my heart was true. I'm also writing a novel. I'm just working with descriptions, adjectives, spelling. Let me talk about spelling. One of the biggest issues when it comes to spelling is words like apple or noodle. Very, very difficult for me to spell. Those are the first words you learn to spell because it's very easy. It sounds like it goes, but it doesn't because noodle, I can never tell where the L goes. And once I write it down, I can tell that's wrong. Apple, once I put the L at the end, that's wrong. There's not an L at the end. It ends with an E. But it's so weird that I keep being in situations where I have to spell apple or noodle, and the L is always in a position where it's not supposed to be. And that's me taking the L. You never learned this? Because I knew it last week. Last week, I knew something different than I know now. Because thunder does strike twice. I don't know. It was this morning, and I was in bed, and all of a sudden, raindrops pound on my window like rocks against my brain while I'm striving for repurposation in the society that we live, where nothing goes where it's according to be, with the flavors of love coming in and out of each season. It's so difficult to know what's going on. Today, I was so certain, I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I'm at the bottom of my barrel. But when you're playing when you're playing Donkey Kong and Mario and he jumps over that barrel, he's going to hit the barrel sometimes. He's going to be at the bottom of one of those barrels sometimes. He's still the fucking Mario. Yep. 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 I also want to start spitting facts and bars. I feel like it's time for the people to understand what the fuck's going on. I really do think so. I really do mean that. And I mean that when I say that. Because this morning, when the rain was pounding on my windowsill, like my thoughts pound against my brain, when I'm trying to pound against somebody, but they just keep pounding me in the heart as they pound against the pavement, running in a different direction, leaving me pounding the ground, asking God, pounding the heavens, wondering why is this pounding headache pushing against my pounding, splitting heart. I really do need to get discovered. I don't know. I keep having conversations about this with people, myself, about how now is my time. And it's coming. So, yeah. So my book is coming. I don't know exactly. There was a title that I had earlier today. It was like the girl on the train, because I was on the train and a lot was happening. But at the same time, none of it was happening to me. This girl was singing. There was a guy smoking a little blunt. There was someone spinning in circles. There was a water bottle going back and forth, which each passing stop, pounding against. Anyways, I do feel like I am that girl on the train where everything is happening around me until the moment where I stand up and something changes. Whew. Woo! Yes. So the reason I'm screaming is because no one's home. So I feel like I'm able to scream. Everyone's out and about. I think my roommates, I don't know if they're okay with me talking about them, but I don't know where they are. They're just not here. I peed my pants coming up the stairs. This was about to be an episode about me fighting against the speed of my bladder because I had to pee so bad. And I ended up almost peeing my pants 3 times today. I changed my underwear once. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. God damn it. Listen up. Now it's time to get into the positives and the grievances. Because I really am going to go in depth. So far, nothing's happened this whole episode. It's really sad. It's very sad. I'm going to start going to therapy because I do feel like today I was imagining so many dark thoughts. Like I was like thinking, which ice cream should I get? Like the Halo Top is $7 for this little pint. The Jenny's is $9 for that little pint. Do I just get Breyers? I got Halo Top because I do feel like it's time to like think about calories. But also calories are similar to time in the sense that time is relative. Calories are also relative to how much you really give a fuck. And I actually don't give 2 fucks about no fucking fuck. One of my positives was the thunderbolt outside my window this morning. That was a true story. It's probably hard to even understand what's going on, but there was a thunderbolt outside my window today, and it was so startling. It shook the house. It shook me to my core because that has probably happened twice in my life. Maybe 3 times. And I know exactly where I was when it happened, where a thunderbolt struck right outside my window. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I feel like so lucky for some reason. Like, oh my God, they found me. Zeus. Like, Zeus is here. And it's crazy because I was thinking about mythology yesterday. So maybe that was why. I was thinking about Zeus. I was thinking about Ares. I was thinking about Athena. Athena is a great name for a baby. I would never name my baby Athena. I was thinking about naming my baby Ursula. Because we were talking about Ursula last week, but I do think that's it's like an interesting name. You never see an Ursula anymore. I don't know why. I kind of get it, but like no one wants to be Ursula. I love her. I like Ursula. I like Party, the name Party. hey, party. But then you're setting them up for MDMA, ecstasy. They're going to do all the drugs. They're going to do so many drugs. And I'll buy them for my babies. I should never have children, but I was walking home thinking, what's my legacy? Who am I leaving behind? I'm ready to have babies. So yeah, that was the thunder outside of that thunderbolt this morning. I can't stop being busy. These last couple of days, I can't stop being busy. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. And the novel on top of it, the tour that I'm doing around the city on top of it, all of these things are compounding, and I'm going to have a breakdown so soon. That should be the title. I'm going to have a breakdown. And it's just talking about, and I'm having a breakdown. I'm going to have a breakdown. I'm watching the OC. Speaking of a breakdown, I love the OC. I started watching it a couple days ago, and it is so magical. California, guys. I've never been to California, but after watching the OC, my book is flighted. My book is flight. My flight is booked. Ouch. My knee hurts. 'Cause I was hitting the pavement too hard. Ouch. My knee hurts. And I know I'll never be okay again. 'Cause ouch. My knee hurts. And I don't know if I'll ever be okay again. Injuries, oh, they come at me. My injuries, ouch, my injuries. My knee hurts, my knee brace me tight, let me go, I want to be free. Ouch, my knee hurts, injuries. It's crazy because every time I run, I always tell everybody, I'm going to run a marathon. I'm running a marathon. I started with 1 mile. 1 mile. My knee hurts so bad. My foot, my toe, it feels everything's broken. And when it all hurts, all I can do is just rest and ice. I'm covered in ice. I'm so cold. It just sucks. And I have to just run through the pain. So that's a grievance. The recycling. Ugh. I'm going to take out the recycling after this. I'm not looking forward to it because it's probably going to be like 2 trips because I'm ready for the recycling to be taken out. I'm ready to be the change. Always the change. And it's hard because I don't know where the recycling goes. I don't know what it does. This episode's going very, very long. And my new boyfriend. I really want to know where my new boyfriend is. Just come on. I really want to know where my new boyfriend is. Maybe I'll find him tonight. I just keep talking about it, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. I have a couple people that it's like, I guess I could date them. It would just be like, would I be interested in them? Ugh, I shouldn't talk about dating. Because it's like so offensive to like people who are sterile and can't have babies. It's offensive to them. You know? No one ever told them that they were going to have so many injuries. Injuries. Okay, let's just do the quote. If Demi Lovato practiced her stretching every day and did plenty of core exercises, would she still be Demi Lovato? Or would she be Demi Pilato? Oh! And what if she was a whale? Would she be Demi Lovato? Or is she Demi Monstroso? Ooh! Let's add this to the list of my unwavering fears.
We're listening to Zoey Says.